led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff, in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Back to pass. It's Sims. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner heads out of bounds. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, it's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw is Sims, looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Powers through a tackle. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the... Short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll drop back here on third down. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Michigan 7, Clemson 3.
Bringing it out, it's Braves. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down at the 37. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchison, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Braves. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws a bullet to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Play action fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. How aggressive do you get on first attempt?
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Brought down at the 45. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, it's Sims. Throws to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Clemson.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Clemson offense is back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. They'll try a pass here. That pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Sims. Catch made on the right side. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Michigan.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. But there's a marker down, so hold everything. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 10 on the field.
And it's good right down the middle. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. And let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Third down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Back on the field. The last possession was settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. To the air, it's Sims. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. And the Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Clemson 26, Michigan 24.
Bringing it out, it's Braves. They tackle him at the 9. That's a good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
He'll ride the back again here. You get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Tailback with another carry. That's a strong stiff arm. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense operating from the pistol. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it here.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive play worked from the 44.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He slings this one deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short and intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. To the air, it's Sims. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
He hands it off from the gun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The pass to the back on second down was complete. He tackled at the 34. Brings up third down.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Michigan.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's going to hand this off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but